Hey Lisa, I just wanted to put together a quick little video that explains some of the stuff that I was talking about with you at Starbucks the other day. I was actually considering using your website, but some people are sensitive about that, so I figured I'd use my own website. I could use any website really, it doesn't matter all that much. But just a couple of the SEO things that I was bringing to your attention the other day. So the first thing I think that we talked about were page titles. So basically page titles are this, and I'm going to show you how they show up in two spots and just briefly explain why they're important. So your page title when you're on a website is right up here. It's the tab at the top. So if I hover here on the tab for my home page, you see that little yellow thing that pops up. If your title's longer than the tab itself, you'll just get the little pop-up thing. But so for my own website homepage, it says web design, logo design, Corning, New York, Thirsty Fish design. And then if I go over here to the Google search results, that's where it shows up. So your page title is actually the clickable link that people can click through to get to the website when their results come up after they type in whatever they type in into their Google search query box. So as you can see, I had typed in logo design Corning, New York. So this is my website here. This is the second one down. But any of these clickable links, that's what the page title is on that particular website. So those are page titles, and that's a huge flag to Google. That's one of the first things that you want to take care of, is to make sure that you have a good page title for every page of your site. So, all the different areas of law that you practice, you might want to have a page for those, or at least, if you have just one page, for example, that covered every different kind of area that you covered, we would give it an apt page title so that Google sees that when it's sifting and sorting through the results it wants to show to somebody. The second thing that I believe we talked about were just the headers, like the headline titles. So you can see my page, again, this is still my home page, but it's broken up. I have different headlines here. Some of them have subheadings, and then you always want to make sure that the content underneath each of those ties in with what the headline or the subheadline is. And it's the same for, I'll just click on any random page here. I'll go to my testimonials page. It's been a while since I've even looked at these. So again, right up here, the title for my testimonials page is Testimonials for Thirsty Fish Graphic Design. So those are the biggest things and again, this is what I meant by organic search. These are the organic search results. This is anything that shows up underneath that local map pack if one happens to come up for that type of service. These are what everybody is used to seeing in Google for their search results. So that's where the page titles come in. And then again, like all the content on each page should be relevant to what the page title is. Every headline on the page, every subheader, everything needs to tie in nicely together. And that's all to increase your organic search results. There's a lot more to SEO, on-site SEO, things that we can do on your actual site, but those are some of the biggest ones that we would want to take care of immediately. And everything else, it would be too long to make a video that explained everything else, but those are some of the biggies that we would want to address immediately. The other thing that we talked about is if your business is big enough, or that your type of business is big enough for Google to see that it should warrant a what's called a map pack, a local map pack. I'll show you what some of that means. So basically, if I type in logo design Corning, New York, it doesn't show the full map pack. It actually just brings up the most relevant business, which happens to be mine over here. I think if I do web design in Corning, New York, it actually does bring up a map pack. So let me try that real quick. Yeah, web design, see there's the map pack right there. If I do graphic design, I think it's the same thing. It brings up a map pack. Yep, see, so this is the map pack. And what the map pack is, and you can see mine is at the top right here. What the map pack is that is your Google My Business page. And that's a whole different ball game to get yourself into the top 3 for the map pack. The biggest players in getting you there are, number one, how long your business has been around, how many reviews people have given you for your business, preferably favorable reviews. and then what are called citations, which is just any place on the internet, anywhere that you have the name, address, and phone number of your website. So it could be things like directories, things like Angie's List, any kind of local, Chamber of Commerce type thing or whatever. And again, like the more competition you have, like you could be in a small town and easily crack the map pack. Or you could be in a big town like you are and have a lot of lawyers there, or if I were in Buffalo, a lot of different graphic designers, and it would be 10 times as hard for me to get into that map pack as it is in a smaller town like Corning. So that's just a basic overview. I hope that was helpful. Again, I don't like to just kind of talk blindly if somebody hasn't kind of delved into this world a little bit. So just wanted to send that out to you. I'm trying to keep it short. If you have any questions, you can always feel free to give me a call. My phone number should be in the bottom area of my email address, but it's 607-329-8260, and I'll also type it into the body of the email as well. So if you need anything, or if you want to talk to me about anything SEO related, or even web design related, because that's another big thing that I do, you can always feel free to reach out to me. Okay, thanks, Lisa.